This morning, we will start by listening to presentations by our second year student in the SGH Super Global High School program. They have worked on their project for a year and a half, and we are sure you will find the presentations informative and interesting.
At 11:30 a.m., there will be a series of events at different locations. In the exhibition hall, there will be a poster session.
Thank you very much for attending Himeji Senior High School SGH Research and Speech Presentation Exhibition 2019. As you know, we were designated a super global high school by the Minister of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology in 2014.
First, please look at this article. It shows both Himeji City and Hyogo Prefecture as a whole have some problems in tourism. Then, we carried out a survey by collecting questionnaires from 150 people and learned Himeji has two major problems. First, around Himeji Station, restrooms are hard to find or they are not easily accessible. Second, there is not enough information about buses running through Himeji. So, we made two kinds of maps to help solve these problems.
Let me explain about our restroom map. The idea is to clearly show where the restrooms are and some useful information about them. We went to all the public restrooms between Himeji Station and Himeji Castle and counted the number of toilets of both Japanese and Western style. We checked them from following points. Number 1, cleanliness. Doesn't this smell bad? Is there any trash on the floor? And so on.
Second, we did experiment on cool sensation. We did this experiment indoors and targeted 50 students at this school. We used 3 sprays. Spray A contained only water. Spray B contained water and 2.5 ml peppermint oil. Spray C contained water and 5.0 ml peppermint oil. We sprayed A on subject left arms and B or C on the right arms. Like this. At that time, subject didn't know which sprays they were sprayed with. A few minutes after being sprayed, we gave questionnaire to the subject.
These results are shown on this graph. This graph shows the number of people who said felt cool or felt little cool. From our experiment, we found that water gave more cool sensation than peppermint oil water in breeze-free environment.
Now, let's start.
Today, there are a lot of energy problems in the world. They are very difficult to solve. Among them, we are going to cover resource depletion and environmental impact of fossil fuels. Currently, Japan is using thermal power generation using fossil fuels. However, fossil fuels are limited, and thermal power plants accelerate global warming by generating large amounts of carbon dioxide. In fact, one small organism may have great potential for solving these problems. It's Euglena.
Euglena is a living thing with these characteristics. In particular, it is known as a living thing producing oil in the body. When combined with thermal power generation, This feature is very effective. There are 4 steps. First, cultivate euglena. Second, extract oil produced by euglena.
Because children grow quickly. So, we focused on children's youth growth. We decided to collect the used children's clothes at our school. As a result, we got over 400 pieces of clothing for 2 weeks. We were able to get a lot of clothes in a short period and at a small community like our school. Thank you for your cooperation.
Next, we considered where to send these clothes because we wanted people to wear the clothes we gathered. We had 3 plans. First, child care facilities near our school. Second, disaster areas in Western Japan. Third, some NPO cooperation. However, child care facility did not wish to cooperate. Disaster areas did not actually need clothes. Also, we found that if we sent these clothes through an NPO cooperation, we would not know the destination of the clothes and it would cost us a lot.
Next, to put the deodorizing effect into a practical use, we created washi, which is traditional Japanese paper, by using coffee. We thought that we could utilize the surface effect of coffee cooling by using the effect in this paper. We created washi in this way. Look, first, we put water, coffee grounds, and tissue paper into a plastic bottle. Then, shake the bottle well. After that, spread them and dry. We examined whether this paper has a deodorizing effect or not. The container of number 3 has washi, which contains no coffee grounds, and washi number 5 contains a large amount of coffee. The result shows that washi originally doesn't have a deodorizing effect at all. However, containing coffee grounds, it has enough of a deodorizing effect for our purpose. So, we are thinking about how to commercialize this paper.
In the future, we plan to do more experiments in order to confirm our results better and to make sure our results is not just a fluke.
Hello everyone. Today, we face a lot of environmental problems.
For example, global warming, rising sea levels, depletion of the ozone layer, and so on.
In our SGH project, we chose to pay attention to such problems as they related to energy. Specifically, we chose to focus on wind power generation.
Have you seen this type windmill? This is gyromill type windmill. And here's gyromill! For research, we investigated windmill power efficiency and researched for the best shape of blades for windmills.
The gyromill type windmill is one of the smaller windmill models, which is a vertical pivot type. It has 4 blades, and it rotates in the wind. This generator has a high circumferential speed ratio.
We thought if we experimented with gyromill type windmill, it was relatively easy for us to make models and do a lot of experiments in the limited time. So we decided to use gyromill type windmill in our experiments.
Hello. We have been looking forward to seeing you here today. We hope, after listening to our presentation, you'll find that island that can be your second home.
There are a lot of beautiful sightseeing spots in Himeji.
Then,
Do you know this tiny but beautiful island? It is called Ieshima. Ieshima is located in Seto Inland Sea. This ferry will take you to Ieshima in 30 minutes.
Recently, this island has been in serious situation. Please look at this graph. More people is moving away from Ieshima. Ieshima is losing life and energy. What a waste! While Ieshima has so many charms. For example, you can enjoy beautiful sea and delicious fish and unique culture.
Then, please look at this data. It shows that foreign visitors usually use the internet or SNS to get information for their travel. In this regard, Ieshima has serious problems.
それでは肯定側結論に入ります。2分間あります。始めてください。まず最初に相手側の主張についてですが、死ぬ権利は自己決定権の中に含まれないと相手側はおっしゃいましたが、これは消極的安楽死を否定することにつながるので、このディベートの論題を満たしていません。次に私たちの主張についてですが、現在の医療の緩和ケアでは精神的苦痛は完全に取り除けません。薬物が効いている間のみに得られる安らぎ、周りに迷惑をかけることや薬物を投与されることがそもそも患者の苦痛になり得ることも十分考えられます。また私たちの第二論点である自己決定権についてのアタックがありましたが、先ほど述べた通り相手側のアタックは効力を持ちません。またピーター・シンカー氏は先ほど述べたように大変権威のある学者です。彼の述べたことが他の学者が述べていることに匹敵することは十分に考えられます。それでは否定側結論に入ります。2分間あります。始めてください。
これまでの議論をまとめますと、相手の肯定側の立論として、まず功利主義、そして次に自己決定権の尊重とありましたが、それぞれ、私たちは早稲田大学の池田清彦さんによると、死の自己決定権は安楽死では適用外と、死の自己決定は安楽死は死の自己決定権の適用外であると言っており、また苦痛からの解放は積極的安楽死である必要はなく、緩和ケアからの消極的安楽死でも可能であると考えます。という点で積極的安楽死を合法化すべきであると主張するには不十分であり弱いと考えます。
We ask them two questions. First, do you often use Japanese slangs? Second, what kind of Japanese slangs do you often use? Look at this graph. The people who answered yes to question 1, it is 35 people. The people who answered no, it is 5 people. The most common answer to question 2, it is Sorena and Wara Wara. In many cases, these slangs used in exchange online.
Hi. Do you like beautiful girls? And many people will probably say yes. And many people interested in beautiful girls around the world. Contests are held in various countries.
There is also a contest called the All Japan National Beautiful Girls in Japan. It has been held since 1987. The purpose is to appreciate Japanese beauty.
We'll talk about vegetable health. Look at this monitor. It is today's content. Do you like eating?
Yes.
Okay, we like eating too. So we believe our own Japanese food or washaku is very delicious and healthy. Japan is known for its health, having one of the longest life expectancies in the world. Then, our eating habits have become very westernized because of increase of interest in foreign food. It is so good, but there are some risks.
グラフを見てください。これは訪日外国人の数とその旅行消費額の推移を表しています。グラフから分かるように観光業は今特に盛り上がりを見せている業種で、訪日外国人の日本の経済にもたらす影響はとても大きいと考えられています。そこで私たちは観光業を応援したいと思い、その方法として株式投資を思いつきました。株式投資では企業が発行した株を変更することで企業は資金をその資金を使って企業は事業を展開し、利益の一部を配当金として投資家に送ります。つまり企業と投資家の間にはウィンウィンな関係が成り立っているのです。そしたら A 班の発表を始めますね。Hello everyone, we are a team which participated in this event's program. Our teammate is Global Travel. We have made a travel plan since last summer. Today, we will talk about our travel plan which revitalizes architecture. So please enjoy our presentation.
First, we will talk about our travel concept, specifically which we will use for the advertisement. Our travel concept is stop, share, and save. We want to encourage tourists to use their extensive use of technologies that you could use. Stop, share, like taking and sharing photos and information. Tourists may be attracted by activities, traditional food, and new way of living. Save, like increasing tourism. Accident condition may improve through or just for parts or accident.
では、どうやってプレグルタミン酸が作られるのでしょうか。それは納豆菌によって作られます。では、納豆菌とは一体何なのでしょうか。こちらのイラストをご覧ください。納豆菌は納豆を作るときに使われている菌です。多くの工場では培養液で培養されています。また、納豆菌はサトウキビで培養することもできます。納豆菌はポリグルタミン酸を作り出します。つまり、まずサトウキビから納豆菌を培養します。そしてその納豆菌がポリグルタミン酸を作り出します。そしてそのポリグルタミン酸が汚い水をきれいな水にしてくれるのです。